Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I have a fairly easy gold medal guide for the Nurburgring GP layout. So this is quite a sort of straightforward track. There's nothing to really know on the sort of cut-in part because it does invalidate your lap. There is a little bit of a skip. I say skip, but you know, where you're using the curbs to your advantage. But obviously you can't go too far off or else you will get invalidated. As it goes through these individual sectors, I'll give you some tips on the car, and in general I'll point out, anywhere where we can sort of make up a bit of extra time. So let's talk about the car we're given here. So this is the GT3 Mercedes AMG. Actually a very good all-round car. It's a bit on the heavier side, it does feel a bit heavier. But in general it's quite a predictable car to use. It won't just sort of kick itself around and spin you out, and then you're in all sorts of trouble and your lap's invalidated. It's actually quite a good car to use for this layout. It was a fairly straightforward gold. There is a few parts where you can sort of get caught out, but yeah, the car itself is pretty good. So as usual, zero traction control, because traction control will really bog you down. So make sure that's off. Manual transmission is pretty much a must. Yeah, the auto box in this game, as pretty much all of you will know by now, I absolutely hate it. It's terrible. Just taking it off, you'll honestly shave a minimum of a second off your lap. So this Nurburgring GP layout, I'm sure the majority of us have sort of played it to death at some point over the years, especially if you're into racing games like me. It's quite a common layout. Here, where these curves are, this is a little skip I'm on about, but don't skip it too much, because you can end up invalidating your lap, or if you sort of mess it up around there, then yeah, you'll find yourself sort of messing your line up and you'll lose quite a bit of time. So let's go on to the actual lap guide itself. I'll try my best to talk you through it. So on to the actual lap itself, it's another weird one where it actually starts your circuit experience before you actually go across the line. So get a good run out of here, and that'll give you sort of a bit of an advantage on the straight and sort of keep you ahead for that gold time. So it's just a case of powering all the way down, and then on the left side there is some boards. You're looking for that second to last one. Brake, but not, you don't actually need to brake as heavy as you think, or actually you'll stop way before the corner. So just sort of ease the brakes on, and then sort of brake harder as you get closer to the corner. Through here it's a bit of a difficult sector. It's this left-hander where it feels really slow, but if you can line it up, you can sort of go across the curb here, and that will shave a few tenths off. So this sector coming up here isn't actually too bad. You can stay in quite a high gear, but I dropped it to second, heavy brake, back down to second, and then it's quite a a simple long straight. This corner here, it looks worse than it actually is. It's pretty easy. So this curb on the left, when that starts, you want to sort of begin to put the brakes on and sort of trail brake a bit, go down into second, accelerate out. This part can catch you out. This is where the back end can go loose, so I just kept it in a high gear, ran the curb, ran back over the next curb, and then obviously we're going to come into the left hander here. You're looking for the boards on your right, so that 100 board's your best bet. I braked a bit too early there. Second gear, and then a bit of a long right hander, but keep it in second or third, it's up to you really, but I kept it in second. Run onto that curb, and then we've got quite a fast section here, flat out through here, and then on the right at the top of the hill you're looking for the boards again. So it's that second to last one again. Line the curves up just right, and you can sort of shave a few tenths off here. Accelerate, and this is a really deceiving corner, so there's no real marker to it. It's sort of you have to get a feel for it yourself, and then you're going to come across the line for your gold. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.